Here we have verse 69 of the 6th chapter, the Gospel of John. Jesus has put the question to his disciples, are you also going to go away? Although he frames it as a question expecting a negative answer, as if to say, you're not also going to go away, are you? He says that because, of course, many others have. The difficulty of the bread of life discourse, the rather forbidding ideas that Jesus has communicated have caused many of these who were at least loosely attached to Jesus to throw in the towel, to go away, to say, oh, we just can't make heads or tails out of this. And now, of course, Jesus, in a sense, left just with these who have been his closest followers, puts the question to them. So the question he gave was, are you going to go away? And Peter gives the answer, the first half of it in the preceding verse, Lord, to whom are we going to go away? You're the one that has eternal life. You're the one that has the words, ta rhemata, of life eternal. And then he continues the rest of the sentence here, beginning in verse 69, kai, the word for and then hemes, which makes this emphatic. So this is the first person plural pronoun, plural. It's and we, and the fact that it's present is to put emphasis on it. And we, pepistukamen. This is from pistuo, I believe. This is the perfect, so it's the first person plural perfect active indicative. The force of the perfect in Greek is to refer typically to a past action that continues to be binding in the present, continues to have present effect. There's really no good counterpart for this tense in English, but we usually try to frame it something like have come to believe or so, something like that, that suggests we believed in the past and we continue to believe in the present. So we, as opposed to them, you might say, have come to believe. We believe and continue. And then again, agnokamen, first person plural perfect active indicative, same as the preceding word, and have come to know. This is from gnosko, I know. So pistuo, I believe, gnosko, I know. We have come to believe and we have come to know, and there implies in this kind of a strong certainty. Hoti means that. Su, and again, this is emphatic, the second person singular pronoun, and you, a, second person singular of a, me, I am. This is you are, present active indicative. We have come to believe and come to know that you are ho hagios, the Holy One, to theou, of God. This is somewhat similar to the Caesarea Philippi confession, in which Jesus asked, who do people say that I am? And Peter, of course, pipes up and says, you're the Christ, the Son of the living God. This doesn't quite get there. It's certainly a very strong affirmation. It virtually borders on an affirmation of deity, and I think we could actually take it as such. But nevertheless, it's not quite the same response, and I don't think we need to try, although some commentators have attempted to see this as really the same moment as the Caesarea Philippi confession. But it is a confession, and it is a confession that's an important one, and it gives the explanation for why Peter and the other disciples are going to stick with Jesus, because he indeed has the words of eternal life, and they have come to be fully convinced that he is the uniquely defined Holy One of God, this one who would come into the world being different from any other, being transcendently superior to any other, the true Holy One of God. And that is indeed what Peter confesses here.